Ka hea na omakua na la'a holoholona na kupuna me ka ua kaukeia. Ko kua ka ua malama pu'uwai hamama manao hamama. Mahalo nui loa ko aloha palena ole mene mene palena ole. Mahalo nui loa ka ko. Mahalo nui loa. E amama. Aloha beautiful souls out there, and welcome to today's episode of I Am Aloha. Yeah, it's so awesome to be here again and to be talking to you guys. I just wanted to do a small recap of the energies that we're having at the moment, because I already went a little bit deeper into that with the Spirit Energy Circle. Just wanted to let you know we've had a really rough time, and I really rough beginning of the week, I would say, or maybe for some of you guys even longer, because those energy shifts that we get through special days like an equinox or the beginning of a solar year, those are all things that are a little bit that can stir our lives up a little bit. So I just wanted to remind you to be attentive with yourself, be mindful with yourself. If you feel like it, that you need time for yourself, time to rest, take your time, be with yourself, and you'll find all the solutions. But yeah, that's from that part. I didn't want to go too deep into that, like I said, because I've already spoken about it in the Spirit Energy Circle. For today, I was reminded of one of my favorite quotes. Actually, it's the quote that has been part of my life, or that has yes, it has been part of my life for a very long time, because from the moment I heard it, it felt like that's what I have to do. I mean, it's not like I managed it overnight to do that, but it's been there, and it's been kind of also pushing me in certain points to keep on going and to keep on walking. And the quote I'm talking about is one from Mahatma Gandhi. And it's the one that says, "Be the change you want to see in the world." And I wanted to share that one with you guys, because you've been with me with the other, listening to all the other points that we were talking about. And if you take that point of view into this quote, then you'll understand what I mean. I mean, if we think the world is what you think, then of course the only thing you can do is you to change yourself to be the person you want to have around you, because that's when you're going to be projecting that into the outside, and then the outside is going to be the mirror of that. And then you're going to be having a lot of wonderful people around you. And that's how we change the world, by changing ourselves to be a better selves, with less fears, with less anger, with less pain. The more and more we work on that, the more we're going to be living it on the outside. And I know it feels like it's so far away, because there's still so much, maybe even bad things happening around us. But believe me when I say that if each one of us starts to do that, starts to be the change that you want to see in the world, that if you start working on your own prejudice, if you start working on your own anger issues, if you start working on your own inner fights. Because if you take a look at certain things and topics, like I said, or how do you say, things that bother you, you're going to see that some of them are basically just inner fights, just you fighting something inside of yourself. And when you realize it, that the best thing to do, the easiest and the hardest at the same time, is to let go and stop fighting, You're going to see how peace starts to come in, and how you are going to be showing that peace to the outside world. And that's how you are going to take it to another level. Now imagine having less and less people in the world that are angry, or less people that feel a pain inside of themselves. That's what's going to help you to realize that the more and more we do that, the more and more we're all shifting the world's energy. And you're going to see that we're going to have less of anger things, less pain, less fears. Yeah. So the thing is, like, if you don't want to live in a fearful world, stop being fearful yourself. Don't wait for anyone else to change. Don't wait for anyone else to make the first step. You be the change you want to see in the world. So for yourself, start by yourself. You do the change. You look at yourself and you take whatever pain you have and heal it and change it and transform it. Transform it into love and give that. If you want to see compassion in the world, start being compassionate yourself. For yourself and for the other people. So you see what I mean? It's like if you take something, you can unfold it and you can become the creator of life, of the world, of your own life. And I think in that part it's extremely important to look at yourself and to mirror it to the other people around you. Meaning that you look at yourself. If you want to have people that are more compassionate around you, and you already have a lot of compassionate people around you, then maybe look at yourself. Are you being compassionate with yourself as well? Don't forget yourself. You're very important. And if you want to make the change, if you're missing people being compassionate with you, for example, the other way around, if you're missing people being compassionate, then start being compassionate with yourself. If you're missing people showing you gratefulness for you maybe helping them, for you doing stuff for them, start by being grateful with yourself. Don't wait for anyone else to be grateful with you. You become grateful for yourself. And you're going to see, and this is going to be like wonders, like miracles happening around you. Because you're going to see that what you're doing, you're going to project it into the outside. And once you start being thankful for yourself or grateful for yourself, you're going to start seeing that in the outside world. A lot of people are going to start being there for you, being thankful. If you're missing love in this world, start by you being the one giving out love. Giving away love. Love is one of the wonderful things that once you spread it, it gets more. It doesn't get less. So start sharing love. Be the love you want to see in the world. Give it out. Why can't you go outside and smile to someone? Or be wonderful and be nice to someone. You're going to see that's going to start coming back. You probably remember the nice thing, once you do the smile, even if you're not feeling it, even if you're feeling sad, just smile and you'll see someone smiling back at you. Maybe not just one person, maybe 2 or 3. A couple of weeks ago, I was listening to someone that even said, why don't we start by doing that, just that, make someone happy, just tell them that you like them or that they're wonderful. Or that you're thankful for them being in your life. Just doing that without any expectations of getting anything back, you're still going to see how you're going to feel way better. And that's a nice exercise that you can do if you feel like it for the next week or so. Take your time, look around you, find a friend that you like, and just tell them how grateful you are that they're in your life. Don't wait for them to have a birthday. Don't wait for them to have, I don't know, whatever. Don't wait for something to happen to them maybe. Just do it. Just be there. Just tell them, hey, you know what? I'm very thankful for you in my life. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you are supporting me throughout all the things that happen in my life. That's how you start spreading things. And you're going to see that that's going to come back. Even don't expect anything. That's even better. If you don't expect it, you're still going to get it back. So that's one of the things that I find is extremely important. Don't wait for anyone else to start changing their ways. Don't wait for anyone else to change something. You are the owner of your life. You are the creator of your life. You can be the change you want to see in the world by starting to do that. Make the first step and start going forward and do your thing. Be love, be compassion, be friends, be everything, be family for everyone. And then you're going to see all the wonders, and you're going to start to realize how much of a creator you can be. Because that's when God, I would even say that's when God speaks through us. By doing that, by creating things with our lives, creating more love, creating more compassion, and creating more of beautiful wonders that we can do and we can see. Yes, you see, this is a very hot topic for me. No, I just, like I said, it's something that has been always already a couple of years. I think it's more than 15 years that this quote has been part of my life, and actually one of the quotes that I live by. I try to be that. I mean, like everyone, we're all human beings, and we have our moments where we don't get to do stuff like very perfectly. But as long as we keep on trying and don't give up with the first thing that happens, we're going to start seeing that it creates more and more. And it's so wonderful to be your own first person to do the change, you know? Because you can be the one that changes stuff. And you can be the one that is there to make those changes. And it's just wonderful, I have to say, to be... one of my teachers once said, be the lighthouse of your community. And taking that into account, this quote gets an even bigger meaning. So you can be that and just show everyone how the world can be beautiful without expecting anything, just by trying to smile and making it beautiful day by day. Yes. So that was the inspiration of today. Thank you, Mahatma Gandhi, for this wonderful words that you gave to us. With this, I'd like to leave you for the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a nice time relaxing and enjoying. Hopefully, maybe you don't have to work and you can enjoy your family or your friends and just a nice time. And have a blessed next week. And with all this, be creative, be wonderful. I'm looking forward to talk to you next week again. Big hug to all of you. Aloha and mahalo from my heart to all of you. And ahui ho, bye. Thanks a lot for tuning in again. I hope you were able to have some good takeaways for yourself. Please don't forget to subscribe to my podcast, and if you'd like to receive some information about actual energies and more inspirational information, sign up to my newsletter. You can find the link on my website www.iamaloha.de. I am looking forward to talk to you again next time, and until then, aloha mahalo, e ho'omaikai kako, e ahui ho.